Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? King Pacino, I'm back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Pacino, aka Mr. King Crypto, aka Mr. World Class. You already know. Swish. And I'm back with another banger. Make sure that you like, subscribe, click that notification bell button so you get all the notifications anytime I drop. Because you know when I drop them bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. Okay, so let's dive right in. Today, guys, I'm going to be giving some trading one-on-one. Guys, listen, I want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert. I am teaching as I learn. Why? Because I understand the value of learning, and I understand when you teach, you learn. You can learn a lot faster by teaching what it is that you learn. Why? Because everything that I learn, if I give it away, that means now I've given away what I've learned, which means it now allowing myself to be able to absorb more, to be able to learn more. See, it's the yin and the yang, right? The art of receiving is given. And so I want to give you what it is that I've learned. So I open up more space in my mind to be able to absorb more knowledge, right? So the first thing I want to do is teach. I want to speak to the novice. Okay, if you're a novice, you've never even traded a day in your life, this video is for you. Why? Because I want to let you know that I'm not an expert trader, but I am learning things, and I've paid lots and lots of money and continuing to pay lots of money to be around the experts, guys, and get mentorship from the experts that I'm paying for, right? To learn and to pass down to teach to you. All by you liking, subscribing, and clicking that notification bell button. So it works out, right? So the first thing I want you to do, if you desire to trade and learn how to trade in the market and become profitable, there's some very, very basic things I want you to first do. And this training is going to be how to set up, number one, your MetaTrader 5 mobile, your account on mobile, right? And there's multiple things that you can use, but today this one is going to be MetaTrader 5. So I wanted to walk you through that. So what you're going to do is go to your Apple store, or if you're Android, go to your Google store. You're going to go to there. So I'm just going to go on here because I'm Apple. We're going to go ahead and type in Meta, right? MetaTrader. We're going to go with 5. I already have this downloaded, guys, but I'm just walking you through for those who I just want to make sure you know exactly what to do. So you see MetaTrader, I actually have two. I have MetaTrader 4 and I have MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 4, the reason why I'm not using that at the moment, guys, because I have that synced to my real life account with over $100,000 worth of funding in it. And so we'll get to that part on another video. But for those who's been following me, you know that I passed the prop firm challenge where I got access to $100,000 where I'm going to be using hands-free and automation on my MetaTrader 4. So I have my bot connected to it. So on Tuesday, I'll start letting the bot run between Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll show you guys the progress on that. But in the meantime, in between time, while I have automation that's going to be trading that $100,000 to generate me profits daily, I'm also learning the skill set is real too. And that's why that's where the MetaTrader 5 comes in at, because I'm going to be practicing on a demo account, right, with things that I'm learning, and I'm just allowing you to follow along with me in the very beginning, because, you know, why not, right? I always think like that. Like, if somebody's like a master trader, you can learn from them and everything. But man, what if you could have learned from them at the same time as they were learning, becoming a master trader? Like the people who benefited from, you know, being in that small room with Mark Zuckerberg when he was creating Facebook is different than he's already now a billionaire and now you're starting to work for him. It's completely different. If you were in that college with him at that time when he was in the grind and in the hunt of becoming who he was gonna be, those people I'm sure are all successful. You know, they're probably all walking millionaires just off of just the mere fact that they were just there with him, implementing systems, learning from him, and things like that. So we're going to open up MetaTrader 5. Now, when you get in here, guys, the first thing I want you to do, I already have different things. If you see down here at the, you'll see at the bottom, you'll see some different tabs down here. So you see quotes. Quotes is where what you see all your pairs. These are pairs. This is when you take two foreign two currencies, and put them together. They call a pair. So at the top you see EUR/USD. That's the euro and the USD, right? So these are what you call pairs. You know what I'm saying? So for example, you see the one right here, USD JPY. That's the USD dollar and the Japanese yen. That one right there is one we're going to focus on. And so I think yours is probably going to already come preloaded with the USD JPY. If it's not, you can always come to search symbol here, okay, and just go to Forex, and you can find all the different pairs, right? So if you don't have it already included, then you're going to come down here and find it and hit the plus, okay? Once you find it and hit the plus, when you come back to quotes, you should see it on your list here. Okay, so that's the first thing I want you to do, especially if you're watching this at the time I'm dropping this video, because this week we're going to focus on USD JPY. Okay, next is your chart. Your charts, obviously, this is where you start learning charts, how to review charts, how to review signals, how to just do a chart review to determine what you believe the market is going to do, because that, based on what you see on the charts, and the better you get at reviewing the charts, is going to determine what you believe the market will do. And this sets you up for the next tab, which is where you actually would put trades, right? So this will show you different trades. I think I have an open trade here that I hadn't closed, but this is a demo account, guys, so I'm not really concerned about it right now. I'm just trying to do this for training for you guys. I'm actually going to be showing you a different one, because I'm going to start a different one, because this one has like 100,000 on it, and I want to go down to a $3,000 account, because I want you to trade on a smaller account so you can get a feel of what it would be like to trade on a account that's more reasonable, right? And if you do want to trade on a $100,000 account, the only reason, I do have a $100,000 account on my MetaTrader 4, but remember, that's a funded account, and I'm using automation. I'm using hands-free automation to trade on a $100,000 account. I wouldn't dare try to trade on a $100,000 account myself as a novice. I'm going to be using AI and the power of automation to do that for me, okay? So this is your history. So it just kind of show history, guys, of any trade, any buy, any sell, anything you do is going to show you trade history here. And don't worry about these numbers, guys. I was not studying the market or anything when I was doing this on this particular one. So just ignore everything you're seeing, because this training is not about trying to be profitable or anything like that. I just want to show you the basics of how to get it on your phone, and the basics of how you place orders and things like that, because I'm going to be showing you guys how to enter signals, right? Because I'm trying to teach you a way to get in the game by understanding that you can have signals. And if you get signals, right, you can take those signals, pop those signals in, and you may win, you may lose some of this, things of that nature. So we're going to slide to the next tab, settings. This is where I want you to go. I want you to go to settings, okay? When you go to settings, I think we're going to go to we're going to tap up here to the top. Trader 5 demo. Okay, now you'll see on this one, it shows $99,316.90. This is one of the demo accounts. That's the demo account you're seeing. But I want to actually open another one. So I'm going to hit plus. Let me click here to Meta Software. Yeah. And then you see demo account up here. I'm going to just hit demo. You can put your name in here, however you want to put it, guys. I'll put King Pacino. Let me see if it'll just let me do King Pacino. Right. Man, I don't want to put all my information in here. I don't want to put my number. I don't need y'all blowing my phone up. But what you're going to do pretty much is go to 3,000. Let me just show you that, right? Put your number in here, boom. And then once you put your number in here, guys, you're going to hit accept. I'm going to do that off the camera, okay? But you're going to put your name, put your telephone number and email in here. Put the amount size to 3,000, okay? Don't do 100,000 or 500,000, guys, because you have to learn certain skills of how to implement trades at a realistic level, right? Because if you do 100,000, you can over leverage, and then when you start trying to go into the real market with $500 or $300 or $100 to start, it's going to be, you know, not realistic. So 3,000 is more than enough. I wish we can go smaller than that, but the smallest we can go is 3,000. So you're going to hit 3,000. Once you hit accept, boom, it's going to take you into account. So for now, because I don't want to put my personal information and I don't feel like editing this, guys, I just want to kind of give you the basics. I'm just going to go to the $100,000 account to show you. Okay, so once you do that, you'll be back in here with the 300,000, right? So the 300,000 is where you're going to be. Now, once you get back in here, guys, what you want to do is when you go to quotes here, you're going to find the USD JPY, and you're going to click here. When you click USD JPY, you'll have some options: trade, charts, detail, statics, depth of market, right? If you hit trade, it's going to now ask you to put in an order, okay? This is where you're going to learn stop loss and take profits and buy or sell. The blue button that you see, this is when you're buying. The red button is when you're selling, right? You have a stop loss and you have a take profit. A stop loss saying if you buy, I'm going to give you an example and do this for you. I'm not reviewing the markets right now, so it's not about me winning or losing a trade right now. That's why this account looks like that. I want you to keep in mind it's strictly for, as I'm using this only for examples for you guys. When it's time to buy, there may be a certain number that we want you to buy at, okay? If we want you to buy at, let's say if I say buy at 146.54, which you just saw 146.54, you can hit that at this time, boom, and buy. Okay, if I say I want you to place in a sale at 146.52, you would click there 146.52 when you see it hit there and place that order, right? This is an instant execution. You see up here, instant execution. Now, if I want to put in a certain number, I can say buy limit, right? And I can set a price. So this is what you would do. So what I want you to do is I want you to come in, right? Instead of doing an instant execution, buying it at market price, you're going to hit down here and you're going to hit a buy limit, right? At a buy limit, right? What I want you to do is I want you to enter, right? I want you to enter, just for the sake of this video, right? And this may be winning, it may not win, guys, but I just want you to learn how to enter, right? So you want to buy in right here, okay? It says price, right? Price. We're going to for price, we're going to come here. And when you hit the plus on the right, you see it came to the market price, which was 146.48. Here we're going to go ahead and say buy in. It's already lower than where it needs to be honest with you, because I really was thinking about 147.256. Let me show you something real quick to show you what that means on the chart. So I'm going to go to the chart. If I go to the chart and zoom in on this chart, on the right-hand side, you see numbers right here. You see? You see these numbers? It's at 146.44. Now, I wanted you to actually buy at 147, right? But it's already lower than where it needs to be. So we'll go ahead and place an order at, I'll just go ahead and buy at 140, wherever it's at right now, right? So let me show you. Let me go to trade. Charts. Quotes, I'm sorry. US, and we'll go to trade here. Now, I could do it as an execution for the sake of this video, but I'm not going to do it because I wanted you to get familiar with entering information. So I hit the plus. It's going to automatically populate what the price of it is in. But I'm not going to hit place it yet because I have to do a stop loss. What a stop loss says is I'm buying in at this price because I believe that if I buy in at this price, I'm trying to buy low and sell high. But if the market reverses on me and it instead of goes up, if it goes down, I need to place a stopper there, right? Because if I'm losing money, I want to put a stop loss there saying, hey, if it hits this amount, go ahead and I cut my losses. I don't want to lose any more than this. I'm willing to buy at this price with a chance to get this type of take profit, but I have to set a set loss, right? My stop loss to know that if I lose this much, I just want to go ahead and get out of the trade and I'll take my loss. So it's very important to have your stop loss. So what I'm going to do is put the stop loss, right? Let's put the stop loss at, let's do 149, right? No, we're going to do, I'm sorry, we're going to do the stop loss at well, since it's already 146.949, we'll do it. We're going to do the stop loss at 146. We'll do the stop loss at 146.9 maybe. We could probably bring it down a little bit since we're buying in a little bit lower than that. But we're going to go with 146.9 stop loss. Remember, you're on a demo account, guys, so it's stress-free. You're not going to be losing your real money. The whole point of this is to learn how to do entries. So this is what I want to teach you guys. Then we're going to do a take profit. Let's do the take profit at 147.25. So we'll come in here and put, oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got my decimals right on here. $146.9. 146, we'll do 146.9. And we'll do 147. We're going to do 147.25. Let me see if the market will let me execute this. So we may have to go a little bit lower on this stop loss here. Let me look at the chart real quick. Let me look at the chart. Because you could also do trades here. But I want you to know how to enter it in. Once you start kind of getting an understanding of how you can enter trades here, then you can also come here and do it as well. You can look at the chart, see? So I can say, oh, I want to buy at 147. I can just come straight here and say I want to buy here. Let me show you what that look like. I want to buy here. Then I say I want to take profit at let's say this, I want to, hold on, let me make sure that this is a buy. That's my take profit. TP is my take profit. Hold on. This is my buy. Let's say the market is, where's the market here? Let's say if I want to buy, not a buy stop, you want to do a buy limit. So let's say if I want to buy, okay, let's say if I want to do a buy limit, we're going to do 146. We'll do a buy at 140. Let's try to look for a dip. Let me go on a shorter time frame here so I can see a little bit better. Right? Okay, so I can do a buy limit like right up in here, right? Let's zoom in where I want this buy limit at. And then let's do a take profit, which is a TP. I can say TP, I want the TP to be at 150 because we're expecting the market to rally up. I'm just showing you what it looked like. I figured I'd come here and show you what it looked like. Let's just say if this was 150, right? But on here, it gets a little harder to put it in exactly at 150. But I'm doing it just for the sake of this video. See, somewhere around here. This is saying I want to buy at the blue. I want to take profit. If the market goes up there, that's where I want to take profit at. Right? But then I want to do an SL, which is a stop loss. I hit the SL at the bottom. And make sure, guys, that when you're moving this stuff around, that you get your buys and your stops right? So let's say I want to do a stop loss at, let's say, I want to do a stop loss at, I'm just going to say, let's try to make these numbers even, just for the sake of the video. We'll go right here, right? Just for the sake of the video. I'm doing this for the sake of the video, right? Okay. So y'all can get a visual of what this means. I want you to enter numbers in on the chart, but you can do it here. So visually, this is what, visually when you're looking at this, right? Which is when you're seeing the blue, you're looking at the green, you're looking at the red. What it's saying is, I want to buy, if the market comes down and hits this blue, let me zoom in, right? If it hits this blue, I want to buy in at that price. If it goes up and hits the green, that's between the blue and the area between the blue and the green, that's my take profit area. When it hits green, take profits. If it goes below, because I think the market's going to go up, but if it goes below and it starts trending down, if it hits the red, take me out the trade. I don't want to lose any more money than me going to the red. Now, if I would have had this right here, take profits here, just visually look at where the blue is, look at where the green is, look at the red, right? And then it's not accurate numbers, but I'm just giving you an example. You see, it's about the same amount of space from the blue to the green, from the blue to the red. That means you're taking like a 50-50 shot. If it goes up to the blue, you may win those profits. But you're saying also, if it goes down, you're allowing it to go all the way down to the red, which means you're pretty much doing a 50-50. You're playing Russian roulette, because if the market swings all the way down, then that means you will lose the same amount that you stand to gain. Right? You don't want to do that, right? So you want to make sure that your stop loss is always shorter than your take profit, meaning I'm taking a risk of gaining more than I am losing. I hope that makes sense, right? I'm really trying to make this like trading for beginners. You know how you had those books, and remember we had the library for all the old school people. You know, you go to Barnes and Noble and get, I don't know, Credit for Dummies. Learning for dummies, right? We try to make this thing real simple so your mind can just understand how the fundamentals work. And then we get into technicals as we learn more, right? So just know your stop loss should always be, you should be willing to lose less than you're willing to gain. Always remember that, okay? So, but I'm not going to place the order right here, right? I just want to show you how to place the orders on the other side, because there may be specific orders, or so that, when you're getting signals, they may say buy, put your buy at this price, put your stop loss at this price, put your take profit at this price. So you wouldn't technically do it here, because it may be a little bit harder for you to get those exact numbers that you need. So instead of coming here on the chart, you'll just come to the quotes, come to the trade here, right? Touch the touch the currency, come to trade here, and then you would come here, right? And say, and you would enter your numbers in here and say, I want to buy, I don't know, I want to buy at this price right here, right? I want a stop loss at 469 maybe. No, we're gonna do a stop loss at, since we're doing a buy limit, we'll do one at 46, right? And then we may do a take profit, right, at 147.250, right? So I'm looking to gain more than I'm looking to lose, right? And then when you do that, you simply hit place order. I'm on my 5. Let me make sure I'm on my 5. I know I'm on my 5, right? So that order is placed. Now, let me close this one out because this market, this one, I didn't even realize I had this one up. I'm just going to close this one out. Because I'm on a demo. So, yeah, I could just use this one as an example. I do see that it's getting lower, though. This is the Euro/USD that you're seeing right here. I guess I have one open for that. If I wanted to take a look at that one, I can come and see where am I at on here. I can go to the chart, and then it'll move me over to that one as well, too. So I can look at the market and see what's going on with this one, right? It's the euro. Where is it at? It's this one. Oh, not trade. Let me come out here. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go here and go to chart. I can look at the chart to see what's going on with this one. See, I have a sell on here. See, I'm trending the wrong way. Technically, there's huge red candlesticks. Candlesticks is when you see price action going down. Green is when you see it going up. Overall, guys, we can see the market is trending up, but there is some trending downward. But overall, you can go to the 15-minute chart at the top here. M1, M5, M15, M30, H1. This means 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 4-hour chart, right? 1-day chart, 1-week chart, and 1 month. So you can see over the month, when I zoom in and I look at these last candles, each candle represents a month. So over the last month, this has been trending down. The last 2 months, it's been trending down. So if I look at the monthly chart, it's telling me if I want to swing trade and do trades in the long run, I'm like, over the last 2 months, this thing been trending down. So what's the chances of it over the week, or the next month trending up? When it's been showing me the last 2 months, it's been trending down. So you're going to look, when you look overall for the 1-minute chart, you may want to trade down over the next 5 minutes. So I have a chart, I have a sell in here. So I guess I'm going to hold on to my sell. Let me see. Let me see what I have on here. Do I have I guess I'll just let it sit for a while. I just want to see what's going to happen. I think I have it set the wrong way on this one, but ignore that one. We're going to focus on the USD/JPY. Okay, and the market, we've already placed this order, so we're going to go back to the chart for this one. Okay, we're going to go back in quotes. We're going to go to USD/JPY, and we're going to go to the chart for this one because this is the one we technically want to watch. And we can probably, since this trade is probably going to be a couple days or so that we're going to be watching it, we can always, instead of watching it at the 5-minute, we can go to watch it for the week, right? And it's going to show for the week what we expect to happen for the week. I'm going to zoom in. For the week, what we're saying is we expect this thing for the week, right, to go up. So you can see on this market, it says buy. This is where I bought at. I have a take stop loss right here in red. And then I have a take profit up there, as you see, the TP. So TP is at the top. So if the market hits that, I'll go ahead and get those funds. If it goes below that, then guess what? I lose. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick video. I don't want to make it too long, but obviously training this stuff does take time to teach. It takes time to observe. It takes time to implement. But to keep it simple, guys, all I want you to do, get the app downloaded. Get your demo account for 3,000. Okay. Find the right pair, right, which is the USD JPY. Okay. And then I want you to place an order. Or if you're not comfortable placing an order, if you can follow this video and place an order, place an order. If not, just get it downloaded, get the USD JPY on there, guys. Leave some comments in the section, right? Leave some comments in the section. And then let me know where you're at. You know, if you're struggling to place an order, you know, on how to place an order, I'm going to make more like basic videos like this because I'm speaking to the novice. I'm working with novice guys. So I want to just get you the basics because as you start to get comfortable with the basics, we'll be able to move further. As I'm learning more, I'll be able to teach you guys more and we'll be able to start doing some trading together on those demos accounts, get you guys more familiar. Obviously, we do have the automation as well, too, but this is going to make you even more comfortable with the automation. Like if you're looking at what I'm doing with automation and you're like, man, I want to be able to do that as well, too. Just having some of these fundamentals is going to make you feel more like, I know why I want to have fundamental. I know why I want to have this automated account. I know why I want to use a bot. I see the power of trading. I see how money can be made through trading because you're putting yourself in this position where you're putting yourself in the game. Like you're starting to put yourself in front of the information. You're starting to be able to click and see what these things do. So that way, when it starts coming time for you to say, oh, I want some automation. I want to start opening it up on my laptop. I want to start connecting bots to these different trade viewers. Now you're starting to get some experience. So the things that I'm showing you is not only to kind of get you learning some of the fundamentals, but it's kind of like Mr. Miyagi when Daniel's son wanted to learn karate, right? He told him to go wash the car, go paint the fence, go wash the floorboards, right? And he did not understand that all those things, all those movements he was doing was teaching him karate. Well, in a way, guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm being Mr. Miyagi right now. I'm showing you things that, yes, I'm showing you things for you to learn the things that I'm showing you, but it's a bigger picture that the reason why I'm telling you to do it. And I know that if I tell you to do it this way, it's going to make it a little easier for you to learn things that you don't even know that you're learning. And then by the time you need to start using the things that I'm teaching you, you're like, man, oh, this is making so much more sense because I told you something very basic. That way you can absorb it because I knew it was going to be used for something more advanced down the line. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's my time. And like I always say, we won't see you on the top. We'll see you over the top because you're built for greatness. Let's go.